What's up, YouTube? Ruthless is here, and today we're going to be looking at how to dominate with Balloon and Minion army. Many of you had asked me to show a little bit more of the strategy or replays of what I do with this army, and in particular, obviously, if I was to use this in gold or silver or whatever league, it would have been a total domination, but how to use them in the upper master or even the champion league. So what I wanted to do today, and here's the first raid, is to show you different bases and also the difference as far as attacking with spells and without spells. If you don't want to use your gems on boosting your spell factory, utilizing your spells is obviously the most important thing because you don't want to use them many times. It takes a while to build them, and you also want to be very conservative with how you use them, right? So here's the first base. I wanted to show you that the old-fashioned send balloons and backup minions type of style doesn't work anymore, at least up here. Because you can do it maybe in the gold league, like I said, or silver, or even maybe a little bit like in crystal league, but it doesn't work here. So what you want to do is first take your time to review the base. Then make sure when you send your balloons and minions, again, don't send them all together, but kind of pinpoint attack and make sure you attack as many buildings as possible to secure that 50%. So as you can see, I'm doing pretty good here. I haven't used a single spell for this raid, and I'm not going to use any spells in this particular raid because I'm at 40%. I still have quite a few minions left, few balloons, and I'm pretty confident I can secure it without using heroes. Another thing I wanted to mention that because my heroes are constantly upgraded, and I'm hoping to upgrade them to level 30 soon, I've learned how to attack with my heroes, and I'm actually became a better farmer and attacker without my heroes. I've tried using my heroes a few times, and the funniest thing that when I know I have that safety net, my attacks are not as good. So when you kind of put against the wall without heroes, you get to attack a little bit better. So again, first attack is here, no spells whatsoever. The reason why I found a good base with spread out towers, and I was using a pinpoint attack, which you guys should be using or should be considering. Okay, second raid. So with this raid, we're going to use one spell. Very different base, as you can see. This one is square, and the defenses are kind of packed together, but there are somewhat far from each other as far as like whiz towers or arch towers. And you may argue this point that they're not as upgraded, but still, it's a pretty good design, and this guy had Inferno towers. So approach here is a little bit different. Because everything is lined up, I'm not using pinpoint attack per se, but first I have attacked a couple of towers. Now I'm attacking from right, left, and from the bottom. And I'm sending a lot more balloons because I'm trying to take out as many buildings as possible. And once my balloons and minions are closer to the town hall, I'm going to use that rage spell that I was saving for this occasion. So here we go. Now the rage spell is in. My balloons are doing really good, going really strong. And on top of that, I may be able to actually get a 2-star win, which looks like I will. There we go. The reason why, because again, the key for this raid was don't send all of your balloons at the same time. Kind of take out the outside buildings first, left, right, and the bottom, and then once you take it out, your balloons and minions have no other way but to go straight into the core of the base. Only one rage spell, quite a lot of loot, and secure the win. And the final raid I wanted to show you, completely different base, very upgraded base, pretty hardcore. Heroes are activated. So when you see these outside buildings, first you want to send your minions. So instead of the old-fashioned, when you send your balloons, send a couple of minions, make sure you empty those outside buildings. Once you do, send a few more minions to take out that Arch Queen, and then send a few of your balloons to take out any buildings. Like I mentioned in my previous video, when you're sending balloons against the Arch Tower, usually it takes one of the balloons, but again, when Arch Towers are kind of deeper behind the walls, you want to make sure that you take it out, so you send 2 balloons at the same time. So as you can see, now I'm going to be attacking from the right. I'm going to use one rage spell, and I'm going to do exact the same attack from the left side. So balloons are going strong, my minions are on the backup, and now we're ready to attack from the left side. Unfortunately, that whiz tower was not taken out, and I'm not as much concerned. I wish I had taken it. I wish I've had taken that out, but it didn't happen. So anyway, As you can see, my minions are going strong. I have few balloons on the bottom and also remaining minions. So it's a 1-star win, not a 2-star, but completely different base, much more upgraded, and also very complicated design. So the bottom line, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. The bottom line is, when you attack these upgraded bases, you don't want to send all of your balloons at the same time. Pick the right base. That's a secret number 1. Number 2, don't use as many as you have. Use only what you need to do. And the last but not least, be smart with your spells. Well, I hope you enjoyed this mini guide. Stay tuned for more.